Welcome to my studio. I don't know if you guys have seen it before. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably would have seen it before. This is the Monday Loft, a content studio with multiple backdrops, free equipment, a skylight roof for natural light. As soon as I get in here, the first thing that I do is turn the heating on. I cleaned everything yesterday, so this is kind of how I prep for a booking. I cleaned everything last night so that it's ready to go this morning. They've asked for a few things, so I'm just making sure that those are ready. So they requested the Canon G7X camera, and one thing about my studio is that all the equipment is free to use. Just respect it, as in respect the equipment. That's always just ready to go with each booking, so I'll leave it on the coffee table. Then they also requested a Polaroid, which we have. Well, obviously we have it because that's why I requested it. You can literally just like click to book and then this will appear to select. So I leave that here. Can you see it? Yeah. And then they also wanted tripods, which are here. I'll move these out of the way. I hate having these up because I feel like they're such like bulky things and you can't see the room. But everyone does love using them, so there's that. We've been open for about 6 months now. We opened in November, and since then, the response has been, I don't know if you guys understand, but like this was in planning for basically a whole year. And it's probably the hardest thing I've ever done. Like it's such a physical thing, like it's not just like making a website and you know that type of thing, like it's literally a physical space with an address. So this entire process, like I really wanted to document it, but I was so anxious, like I was honestly so nervous that I could not bring myself to even like speak. My heart was in my throat the entire time. I even remember our opening day, I could not breathe. I could not breathe, but 6 months later, things are going well, and I couldn't be like more in awe, in shock, like just so grateful that it's even here. But this is the space. Welcome. I'll give you guys like a personal tour while we wait. When you walk down here, you'll see our number, the Monday Loft, a lifestyle content studio for brands and creators. And then from the outside, it looks like this. Then once you walk in, well, our equipment's out for the next visitor, but we have this gorgeous white sofa here, which let me tell you was a story and a half to bring it up the stairs of this building. We have this green lamp over here. Then our coffee table book. It is Wonderland by Annie Leibovitz. Then we have the Polaroid and the G7X out. We have our Wi-Fi card, so there's Wi-Fi in here. Our heating system, intercom, and then there's blinds up here, so if someone obviously wants to like get changed, they can just roll them down. And then this doubles up as a really nice like white backdrop as well. Let me show you guys. It obviously rolls all the way down, but I don't have to do that right now to show it to you. So we're just gonna roll that back up. And then, yeah, so from the entrance, there is this console table, and should I do it in 0? Yeah, 0.5 works well. Console table, and it's been decorated with a candle, this thing, and then these records from a record label store. We have Grace Jones, which is my favorite one, Tracy Chapman, who's probably my favorite person of all time, and then Stevie Wonder. I literally grew up listening to Stevie Wonder. And then we have this light is actually sold out everywhere, so I had to get it on resale. It's a very special lamp. Anyway, then we have this squiggly mirror here, and then you can see the coffee table and the sofa behind us that we were just looking at. And then from there, you turn around, and then there's this chair here, which is like my favorite piece in the entire room. One of the things I wanted to make sure happened when we opened was to not just have like all white furniture. I feel like it's a gorgeous aesthetic, don't get me wrong, but I wanted something to just like pump some color into it for people who aren't necessarily minimalists, but still can appreciate like something a bit more unique that would complement an outfit or look a bit more artsy. So there you have it, this gorgeous chair, and then it's been paired with this lamp. I actually just moved this around because this chair used to be over here, and then this chair used to be with the lamp, which also looks gorgeous, but I thought, why not test out something different? Then we have this humongous mirror here. When I tell you guys, this mirror is about 2 meters tall. You can't really see it on camera. I think you can now, yeah. It literally is so high. And then from there, we have this like coat rack and like steaming area for clothes. So you can literally take the steamer, the lint roller, and the steamer refiller to like iron clothes. Because I know like lots of content creators do like fashion content here, and it just helps, makes things easier. They have to pack less and can just rely on this, because I know how difficult shoot days can be. And then we have this corner with this painting. I think this sideboard is definitely a huge favorite for so many people. And then this tripod and ring light, which was requested for the booking that's coming up, so it's kind of just there waiting for them. And then on this corner we have our curtains. There's actually nothing behind it. It's basically like a thick curtain, so behind it is just a wall. And then from there we have this chair, and it swivels too, so it turns, very nice. Then we have another ring light here and a softbox light, which was also requested. And then another, guys, there's so many mirrors in here. Like there's mirrors everywhere, okay? Mirror pictures on deck for everyone. So that's the full studio. This is how it looks from this angle. And then the skylight roof is here. So it just pours so much light in throughout the day. And then when it's sunny, like the way the sun streams in is so beautiful, and it has like a diffused light effect because of how it is on this side, which means that is pretty much like consistent light all day. And that was one of my main things, because like windows are great when the direct like light is shining in, but that lasts probably about 5 minutes, if so. So this literally diffuses it throughout the entire day. There's just a consistent bright light, and that's my favorite thing. Like I'm so big on natural light when it comes to filming, and I think a lot of the studios that I went to before, just like it didn't have enough light, or they have light in one corner but nowhere else. And I think this just makes life easier by spreading it all around the room. So there you have it. That's my studio. This literally feels like the craziest life update, because I haven't been on YouTube in years, and I've kind of just come back and been like, here's my space you can book. So yeah, no, it feels like a full circle moment. I've been a content creator for like years. I filmed like my first YouTube video when I was 16, and to now be about to turn 26 and say that you guys can now film in a space that I've created based on how much I've learned as a creator feels insane. No, it's been a journey, and I'm just so proud of where it is right now. And you know what? I'm gonna pass one message here that I regret. Can I put this here? Or should I put it lower? Okay, let's go lower. Okay, yeah. One thing that I know I highly regret is not documenting the journey. It was so difficult, and there's so many times where you question yourself and what you're doing. And had I done that, I would be able to look back at the story now and be like, oh my God, that's when this happened, that's when that happened. And of course, it's a memory anyway, so it's fine. But I think if I was to leave anyone with a lesson, is no matter how difficult a journey feels in the moment, document it. You will never regret documenting it, but you'll always regret not doing it. Like, even if you look at the footage and you're like, I never want to watch this again, it's there for the day that you might. So my advice to you is, please document everything. And that's the end of my TED Talk. So I'm currently heating up my breakfast. I did not get time to eat before I left the house this morning. You know when you're extremely early, like I've been up since 6 a.m. but then for some reason you're just faffing around, and somehow your 4-hour get ready time, you're still late. That happened to me this morning. So I'm having breakfast now, and then I'm actually gonna go film some bits with the new car. I've filmed one video that I would love to post today, but I don't think it's going to be ready, so we'll see. But I'm going to film some bits with the car. Our guest is now checked into the loft, so I've just made sure that they're settled in, all good. Now I'm going to eat and then film some bits with the car, and then by the time I get back, they should be done. It's a 2-hour booking, so an hour and a half roughly left. Let's see. If you know about Jamaican patties, then you know these are so good. This is like the waiting area in the studio. Mine's literally down the hallway. There's like a sink, a hot water tap, somewhere to eat, bins, and a little sofa area, which I'm gonna eat this at now and then head to the car. Just finished filming some Instagram clips and I'm now back at the studio. It's 12:45, so they should be wrapping up any minute now. It's now 1 o'clock and the people that were in here have now finished. A lot's been moved around, so it's time for me, the cleanup crew, to put everything back and then we'll lock up and head to the gym. So, from the way that the furniture has been moved, there's been some damage to my floors. I'm gonna hope that this is removable. I'm gonna test that out now and really hope for the best. I can see like the drag marks from where they've like dragged furniture across the room. I'm hoping I can get them out, but we'll see if not. So how it works is I have my Samsung mop and this is like a hardwood polish restorer. We'll see if that works. It should in theory, but it's a pretty deep mark. I'm just gonna attach this Samsung, it's like a hardwood floor mop scrub. These are detachable and you can just wash them. So I'm gonna bring them home today to get washed. But yeah, that's how it works. So now I'm just gonna do pretty much the whole floor. I'm just making sure all my stuff is at the edge of the room because the idea is once I've mopped it, I prefer, it's not the end of the world if I do, but I prefer not to walk all over it. So I'm just moving my stuff out the way. You literally just get this and like douse it all over the floor in parts. I'm gonna go specifically for the area that's been touched and just kind of wet it across. I've literally just like doused it across the floor. I don't know if you can see the drag marks. It starts from here, makes its way over here. Oh, you can see it really clearly. Then goes all the way in this corner here. Love that. Just what we needed to, you know, brighten up the place. And then I'll get this. Just me and my vacuum restoring that wood. I think it's working. It's working. You kind of just like make your way back. So now that I'm finishing the top half of the room, I'm moving on to the second half. Ooh, there's a really nice light coming in right now. And I'd love to post about it so people can see where the sun is at different times. It's one of those things that you kind of literally have to capture as it's happening. And because we only opened like 6 months ago. We've only been open during winter, so I don't actually know what the movement of the sun is like in here. But this is gorgeous. As I said earlier, having a skylight is so great because you don't necessarily have to depend on direct sunlight. You get a nice diffuse light consistently throughout the day. So it's a bonus, but it's not like the main selling point. My phone did die on me while I was doing the floors. I did way too much with my eyebrows today. Anyway, not the point. I think I've managed to restore the floors. You have to wait 24 hours for it to dry to see how it does. So I'll check back and then update you guys. I am gonna head to the gym now. I'm actually really tired. My phone died and my hair was too tight. And that trio combination, that is not the combination you want for me to be productive. But I'm gonna push through anyways and head to the gym now. And yeah, I'll see you guys there.
Follow me. I'm so sophisticated. To get a verse of me, you gotta be initiated. To get a person me, she gotta be sophisticated.
Oh my god, I haven't heard this song in so long. Okay. We wrapped it up in the gym. We did what we... So I'm currently home. The last we left off, I was leaving the gym, driving home, and then my storage got full. I'm filming this on my iPhone. Obviously, since my old YouTube days, I no longer have a camera. Crazy. But I told myself that if I really stick to this, then I'm allowed to get myself a camera. I don't want to like go all out and then buy things if I'm not going to stick around. And I say that because this is my motivation to stick around, because today was so much fun to film, and I'd like to do it more often. So I just got home, I ate, refreshed myself. Well, not really refreshed myself, I didn't shower or anything, but I just ate and I was watching TV. I'm watching this show on Disney Plus called Fleischman is in Trouble. But yeah, I was gonna take a nap because I was literally falling asleep on my way home. I was so tired. And then I realized I got too much to do to sleep right now. So I'm not gonna get any coffee because should I? Maybe I should. No, I'm not gonna coffee. I think I will take a nap, but I'm just washing up. And then I need to go to the post office. I have a package, I don't know what it is, but I need to pick it up. I'm posting my first YouTube video tomorrow, which I'm really nervous about because, yeah, it's my first one. I have a few changes to make. It's basically done. I literally have like 3 changes to make and then I'll be done. So I need to make sure that that's ready for tomorrow. Oh wait, I didn't delete any videos and my storage isn't full anymore. That's weird. That's suspicious. I was supposed to send a package back, but I'm gonna be real, that is not getting done today. It's just not. I should though, but it's not happening. Like, it's actually not happening. But I have a ton of editing to do tonight, which means I gotta hunker down because I was hoping to post some videos today on TikTok and Instagram, but I'm so far behind. They're not even edited. And then I have more to film tomorrow. I have 2 brand videos to film tomorrow, which I'm really excited to film because they're like products I'm excited about. I just don't have enough time. So I'll try and make it as good as I can, but the Tesla goes back tomorrow. I'll have to return her. I need to finish editing this chunk of videos. So no rest for me this bank holiday weekend, but I'm having so much fun. Like, I know I'm just standing here washing up, but I don't know how to explain that, like, I'm living my dream life. And I know all I did today was like open a studio, but it's like, it's my studio. Someone came because they thought my studio was good enough to take like their pictures with. I spent the day filming for the coolest car that there is right now for content that they sent to me. And like, do you know how insane that is? So I'm feeling really like, I don't know if the word's like introspective or like, I guess grateful is the word, to be honest, but I'm feeling very reflective. Like, I've been on YouTube. I started my YouTube channel when I was 16. I'm turning 26 in like 2 months. Turn off. I'm turning 26 in like 2 months. And to think that this is my life now, 10 years after I started this channel, it couldn't have gone any better. Like, I couldn't have imagined a better way to be like, yeah, you've been doing this for 10 years. Congrats. Like yeah, I don't even know what to say. And even saying that out loud, because I know that's how I feel, but I don't say it out loud very often because it feels a bit weird to kind of just like pat yourself on the back. But I have goosebumps just thinking about how far I've come. We've come. You guys have been here since the beginning. And I guess we're starting over. This is the beginning all over again. So she's feeling grateful. Guys, look at the tragedy that has occurred to my favorite lip oil. Look. It won't come out now, and I'm not touching that. I have this thing where my hands can't be sticky. Like, I hate having sticky hands. Like, it's not dirty, it's just sticky, and I have nothing else to do it with tonight, to wipe it with. But to be fair, I have used up most of it. This is a Summer Fridays lip oil. Let me tell you, this caught me by surprise. Like, I'm not like a cult beauty girl. Like, if everyone's like raving about a brand, it takes a lot for me to be like impressed. And they impressed me. Like, I have ravished this lip oil. But anyway, I have my Say, I actually don't know how you pronounce it, but theirs is really good. Like, it has a gloss look but a dry feel. So when you put it on, it's not overpowering, it just feels right. I have it in this, and I have it in brown too. The brown's gorgeous, but my pink is like no makeup days, and the brown is like when I have a full-on lip liner, lipstick vibe going on. So what am I doing? We are headed to... Okay, Keisha Cole. Package received.